Penn State Beyond Coal, it started with just 5 or 6 students who were saying, we need to do something about how much energy we're consuming at Penn State and how we're consuming that energy. And that led to our first press conference that was about 15 people outside of Graham Spanier's office. And so that was the first step. That was getting the word out and getting more people to think about it and think about what it means to be sustainable. And so you just start talking to more people and adding more people to the group. And then we had that rally, really to show Graham Spanier how many people really are committed to this. Right now, we have the school plant on campus, and it's going to need refurbished. And so that's going to cost a lot of money. And instead of actually refurbishing that, we need to move over to renewable energy options immediately. We need to be thinking about our energy future because we need to cut our carbon emissions by 90% in the United States by 2050 is what the scientific community has concluded. I think it's extremely important that Penn State takes the first step on this because what we're seeing globally is nothing's happening. We've had Obama come out and say that there will not be comprehensive legislation in Copenhagen. So what do we have to do? We have to start at the grassroots. We have to start in our communities if we're going to be able to make a difference that we have to do if we're going to avoid the worst effects of global warming. I'd like to definitely see Penn State, obviously, retire the coal plant. I would see natural gas as the first bridge fuel to do that because that would cut our carbon emissions in half. And I would like to see Penn State go completely sustainable with renewable options. But we completely understand where the coal industry would be coming from, and if we could see carbon capture work, if that could be proven, we wouldn't be against that. But right now, that just hasn't been proven. Well, the central challenge is going to be finding the key components to the renewable energy that we need at Penn State. No matter where you are in the world, renewable energy is like an equation. Like every place has to have its own that fits perfectly, and so there's no way that you could just say at University of Wisconsin-Madison they're using biomass. Penn State should use biomass because that might not work. That's going to be the hardest part. It's bringing in the researchers and the student input and the faculty input, and the alumni will have a say in what the best options are going to be for Penn State. Well, if you're a student, you can definitely just join Penn State Beyond Coal, but we have people endorsing our campaign, so we have faculty and graduate students and prominent members of the community and endorsing the campaign. One of the first steps to show to the administration that this is something that we need to do is showing that we have support to do it. It's not just a small group, because this really is going to affect everyone, and so everyone needs to be on board.